मदर कैपिटल नॉर्मली लिखा गया उसने वर्कआउट करने किया। आपका तो प्ले शुरू होता है कहां से? प्ले शुरू होता है कॉल से। पहले तो आता आपको वाइट ऑफ मदर इन कैथेड्रल। ओके, इट्स अ मर्डर। Murder in cathedral. The cathedral was not being complete right by me. Reason I'll let you know at the last half of the play. आपने कहा सर बेसिकली प्ले शुरू कहां से होता है? प्ले शुरू होता है एक कोरस, एक फेज से, जहां पे हमें बताया कि डिपिक्ट की गई है द राइटर बीन ट्राइंग टू डिपिक्ट द स्टोरी ऑफ फ्रेंडशिप, एक्जेक्टली द फ्रेंडशिप एंड not friendship, exactly not a friendship. It's all about the conflicts between Henry II, King Henry II, not Henry II, and Thomas Becket. I must tell you, is a Thomas Becket. The Thomas Becket who had get a post of Archbishop or the post of Chancellor by his friend Henry II. Now here we need to learn about Thomas Becket. Thomas Becket. Now it can be turned out as Archbishop. Really, he was the Archbishop. Archbishop of Canterbury. Now the whole play works out the certain things, the certain qualities that is required for the readers to clarify the basic relation. He was being exiled from the place. Really, he was being exiled for 7 years. And now he is coming back. Now the coming back of Henry, not the coming back of Thomas Becket. Back to the place where Henry II rules is a moment for tension for each and everyone who has been living there. It was the chorus comprised the number of women. Those have been thinking what was going to happen when Thomas Becket came back to the France. And what will be the relation, what will be the outcomes? Are they going to live their life better than or worse than the present scenario? They have been predicting the worst part, not the real part. They have been really suffering, exactly, they have been suffering from the torture and tournaments and lots of things. But now if he will come back, they're going to see more turmoil in their lives. That's chorus. Now they've been talking about. Here the chorus being worked out with really the priest. Exactly जहाँ पे हमने कहा we'll get to know the priest. अच्छा यहाँ पे priest आता है हमारे पास. Priest 1, 2 and 3. They were concerned about Thomas Becket. Or they were worried about the arrival of Thomas Becket back to the Canterbury. उसको आना चाहिए नहीं आना चाहिए. Exactly, there are different views. The different views are being given by the different priests, first, second and third. Exactly, it's all been important for all of us. हमने कहा यार उसको वापस नहीं आना चाहिए. When he came back to the area, ठीक है, things were worse. अच्छी नहीं होगी. They get turned to the worst one. Reason? They are being sorry sir. हम जानते हैं कि Henry don't like really Thomas Becket. As while he was chancellor, he works according to all his wills, not as per Henry. And Henry wanted that he should work under him. Exactly, the chancellor work is to work according to king, according to wish of king, but he didn't. And that's the reason he was being exiled from France for 7 years. Now he's been coming back and he should not come back, friends. People are being concerned about themselves. They are predicting what's going to happen. The first priest, exactly, he was worried, and the second was really, he consoled that whatever will happen, we'll see. At the meantime, there is a person who had come to inform everyone that Thomas is coming. Thomas is coming, at the meantime, Thomas has arrived. While the priests are being busy in their discussion, the Thomas arrived. King Thomas, not King, the Becket, the Becket, the Archbishop had arrived. And when he heard or he listened the worries of these priests or the chorus, the role of the chorus, exactly I must tell you, the chorus is a group of women exactly, they are worried. From the beginning till the end, the role of the chorus is really very important. They're going to repeat each and every scene to you. They're going to tell you what's going to happen. Exactly. ये हर चीज को नरेट करेंगे आपको कि होने वाला है, क्या सीन हुआ, सीन के बाद क्या चेंजेस आए, अब क्या होने वाला है. Exactly, ये सीन हमें बताता है, यहाँ तक बताता है. Henry and Becket exactly were the good friends, but while really Becket was being appointed as the chancellor of area, ठीक है, he became his own. And there was a certain conflict between these two, and Beckett was being exiled for 7 years. Now he's coming back, and the play begins. Number 9, Cathedral. Now things being clear that why I didn't write the complete name, Cathedral, the place where things had to happen. It turned out to be a matron, a place where the people come for privileges. Exactly after his death. I want to go into search now how it would be happen. Reason clear करता है first priest, second priest, and the third priest. तीनों workout करने से, and then there's a role of temptations. Exactly. Now the scene, exactly I must tell you, the Act 1, Scene 1 begins on 2nd of December 1107, isn't it? Now, that was the period. The first scene works out this one. The 2nd December 1107. And then how it all goes on. हमें एक एक चीज को clear करना है. What are the basic reasons behind it and how can we work it out? Sir, there is a great role of temptation. The temptations, I must learn temptations around. It is something that comes in my mind that now you should do this. You should not go for this. Do this. This doesn't work out. Really? The temptation. Exactly. The temptations of Thomas Becket. Really, the 4 temptations. Not one, the 4. The first, second, third, and fourth. They work out. The first comes out really him as the liberal one. Exactly. He was, when he was young, he was free. He was free from every responsibility, every norms, everything what was there. He was very free. And that temptation works out for Henry to go out. Live your life as you want. Don't kill the people. Live your life as you want. You need not to die for the people. Why do? Don't kill anyone. It be a careless one. The first temptation. Actually, someone being really tempting for all of us. That to live a life freely as what you want. The second temptation. So here, the second temptation comes with a certain authority. The temptation says, do adopt the post of chancellor again. And work as the king wants. Really, if you work as a king wants, you have an authority, you can do more help to the people. Really, being appointed as a chancellor, you can help the poor, you can help people to do what they want. Yeah, the second one. And then the third. Sir, here is the names of temptations. The first one came as a friend, the old friend named Tom. The second one of the politician, really colleague. And the third one, exactly, that is something really very different. Here he do mention something new. What it states you? Movement that we rise against the king, or something that you need to stand for the right of justice of people. The third temptation talks to Thomas that do something the people will acknowledge you as someone who will stand against the king, and worse. And then the fourth one, exactly, the fourth temptation was out to die as a martyr. Really, you're going to be known for your sacrifices for the sake of people. This is something that temptation tells to Becket, and he ignored everyone. Exactly, he ignored everyone. The reason behind the fact is he wants to die for the sake of humanity, not for the sake of himself. He accepted the fate of God, and nobody knows what is the fate of God. As the third priest mentioned, I didn't mention that. The fate of God only knows by God. No other can knows what the God wants for you. Exactly, here things are being changing and the fate of God will be mentioned. So he believed in the fate of God. What will happen? He will accept it. If really God wants him to kill by someone, then he will accept it. There is no war. So here the first act ends. Then again, it's the 29th of December. Scene 2, Act 1 begins. Now with this, we do have an entry of knights. Knights, exactly, knights have the authority to kill someone because they have authority being given by the king. The king too, Henry, isn't it? Now Henry had ordered them to kill Becket. And they are here to kill Becket, Thomas Becket. Now that came at the church, exactly the church of Canterbury. Now what they need to do and how they will work it out. Here first reference, the knights came for 2 times. First, they warn Beckett to move from that place. The second time, they're going to kill him. The first time, the priest intervened. They stopped knights to kill Beckett. They tried to pursue Beckett to flee from that place, but they are failed to do that because Beckett was ready to die if it's a God decision. He wouldn't believe. Whereas the knights have no other option. They don't want to kill Beckett, but they have orders and they can't disobey king's order. If something is their duty, they have to perform their duty. Nobody can stop them while performing their duties. Is that clear? It is something that we need to work it out. The first episode when they came and threatened, exactly, they threatened Thomas Becket. They insulted him badly. I must tell you. They insulted him. And he responded. He responded to nice what was the circumstances and how they were living it. And here again the role of chorus. They are again here, they are being saying exactly. Sing in a chorus that what will going to happen and what are the circumstances, how they will going to kill and what will after effects if the Becket was being killed by the knights. Really, the chorus was being really very, very important. While they come again and says the whole image in a dramatic style. And then knights appear second time. The priest really closed the doors of church. They want to say the what whom? Archbishop. But on an urge of Archbishop, they open the door. So the knight enters, and when the knight enters again, they kill Archbishop. And that was a murder in the cathedral. Is that clear? Now after the killing, really they are killed. The Becket, they do have a direct interaction with the people. Exactly, here they are all going to say something new. Exactly, they are all going to say something new. The first one says he had no other things in his mind. He was just obeying the order of king. The other one was there and he said something that was really very unpredictable. Because the one says nothing. The verse was one that was being said that he would be obeying the order. Was the verse the second? Sorry. Because the second one was real one who said that verse. That they've been obeying the orders of king. The third one appears and he says that for the murder of Archbishop, really Archbishop himself was guilty. How he was being guilty? Because he disobeyed the Henry. He was being appointed by Henry as a chancellor and he had to perform the task of chancellor. But he had brought up his own. And that was the reason that he was guilty for his death. And the fourth knight appeared and he said something that actually they was the reason behind his killing. He was the one who knows that the knights are being coming. He can run away, but they didn't. So it's a suicide note by Thomas himself. So they are not guilty for this. He was guilty for this. So from the beginning till the last, the murder cathedral was a masterpiece. And that was being depicted in the certain half. So we need to work out the certain characters. First half the Henry, the Becket himself, and then the chorus. The composition of girls, of the boys, of the ladies, that will tell each and every event. And then the messenger, the herald, the role played by herald, the messenger. Then the priest, the three priests, and then temptations, the four important temptations that were being mentioned by writer at the last nights. Is that clear to all of you?